Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who don't know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad that you stopped by today. Today we are going to be talking about the YSL Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow Tinted Moisturizer. I was sent this for free from Influenster for testing purposes, meaning that they sent it to me. They want me to give an honest review, so here I am to talk about it. There are 12 shades within this tinted moisturizer's range. That's kind of the range there. It does cost $48 retail, which to me is a lot of money. I don't tend to buy super expensive makeup, so I was kind of excited to try this out. It does have a 12-month shelf life. It's 1 fluid ounce of product, you know, but the issue is they sent me a really dark shade, and I know I said light. They sent me B50, which, as you can tell, is it's over on this side, and it's dark. So I will be mixing it with a little bit of my mixer. It is a, what is it, light to medium coverage. Yes, light to medium coverage. Medium coverage, natural luminous finish, oil-free, SPF of 23. There's all you need to know. So what I want to do today is kind of a wear test. I have worn this a couple of times, but I haven't really paid attention to the longevity of it. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put this on my face, down my neck, because, oh, your girl, she needs to tan. I live in Arizona. I should be tan all year round, but that's not the case. Where is my spongy sponge? Okay, ignore the fact that my sponge is a total disaster. I clean it, I swear, but it's a mess. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I've already put on some of my Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. This is the only Smashbox primer I like. And I'm just going to put some of this on the back of my hand. Mind you, when I first used this, you had to pump it like 9,000 times to get any product up. Just so you know. 9,000 times. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. But I am going to, see, it's so dark. It's so dark. I'm not that dark. But the thing is, because it's a tinted moisturizer, it does kind of sheer out a little bit. So I can kind of make it work. But this is also why we're going to use a little bit of white foundation. Because, yeah. I need to tan. I need to tan. And I can't wear this without mixing some of this in because it just does not look right. So, yeah. And I am using the viewfinder side. Sorry. And I'm probably going to put a little bit more on just because to me right now, and even when I put it on before, it was very much light coverage and not like a medium coverage. Try not to mess up my eye makeup. Okay, I'm going to put a second layer on. I am going to powder this just because to me it feels really wet. And I can't deal with, like, what is going on? There it goes. Whoa, that might be too much. I went a little crazy. But we'll put a little bit more on. And then we'll put some more of the white on as well. I'm also curious to see how this holds up around, like, my nose. Because that is kind of, you know, a problem area I have, so. Me and my white foundation here. I love this, by the way, the Manic Panic one to use as like a mix-in. I think it works really nicely, and I get it off of Amazon, just in case anyone's wondering. So now we're gonna go and blend it out again. I always get foundation in my hair when I wear it down. Okay. Not a bad color match when I do the white foundation mixer. Okay, so I'm going to go quickly do the rest of my face makeup, and I'll kind of let you know of anything that I notice as I'm doing that, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I did all of my makeup on my face. I will have everything linked down below. I did use the Maybelline Fit Me powder that my friend Amanda Guard here on YouTube sent me to set everything. And I put on a really blinding highlight today. And I will do about 2 to 3 check-ins before the end of this video. That way you guys can get a really good kind of first impression of how this works on my skin. By the way, I do have normal to dry skin, so it's going to reflect that. The one thing I do notice, and I'm going to get really close here, is it is kind of breaking up a little bit on my nose there. So that's about the one thing that I do notice so far. But we will see how it lasts throughout the day. I am going to run some errands and things, so you'll see me out and about today. And here we go. Okay, so it's my first check-in. It's about 12:43. I'm in the car with Brittany.
Hi.
We're getting ready to go to the dollar store because we live our life big. So Brittany, how do you think this YSL Tinted Moisturizer is looking?
It looks really good.
What about my nose?
A little textured.
She said it. My nose is textured. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is a weird angle. I'm sorry, but that's what you're getting. It's like textured all right there. And we're getting honked at. But it's holding up really well everywhere else. I think that powdering it really helped. I also kind of want to try it maybe later on without it being powdered. But my nose is very textured, and I don't know if it's because I was wearing sunglasses also, but everything everywhere else looks pretty good. Well, I'll see you guys on my next check-in. Hey, it is 3:15 and I'm doing my next check-in, and so far so good. This is holding up pretty well. My nose is still slightly textured, but nothing like too bad. I don't know if you guys can see that, but everywhere else looks really, really nice. So I'm pretty happy with how it is holding up. Everywhere else, I think it looks good. So I will do my final check-in later tonight, probably about 3 hours from now. But so far, so good. I will let you know how it goes. So this is the final check-in. Walking to get my mail. Living the dream. So far it's held up really well. It's about 5:30, 5:45, somewhere in there. I didn't really look at the clock too much, but I will say that I do think that this is held up pretty well. I am going to brave it by itself in a couple of days and do a couple more just final tests and wear tests. Sorry, it is windy outside as I'm walking. Just to make sure that, you know, my final thoughts and everything are collected before I give like a final review. But I do think it worked really well with my white mixer and all of that stuff. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and please like this video and subscribe if you have not already, and I will let you know my final thoughts in another video. Thank you and bye!